Alright, right now I'm in New Hampshire. I'm at mile 1760 on the Appalachian Trail, and I'm about to start hiking south. I have a big day planned for a special reason, and I'll tell you about it in a second. First, I got these coolers. I decided to do some trail magic for the AT, so there was ice, but it fell over in my car and a lot of it poured out, but soda, Gatorade, coffee, oranges, Reese's, Gushers, brownies. I hope some thru hikers pass through this area today while I'm on my day hike and can treat themselves to a nice cold drink and snack. These newts are the same color as my new shoes. These new shoes that I have are the Saucony Peregrine 12s. I had the Peregrine 11s my entire AT thru hike and I really liked them, but recently I've been wearing my Hokas and I've been getting bruises on the bottom of my feet. So I was like, why don't I just go back to the shoes that I wore on the AT because I didn't have those types of problems. So I picked these up from REI yesterday. I love the bright orange. I've never had a shoe like that before and I'm just happy to be in my Sauconys again. Alright, so what am I doing out here? So I had this idea months ago that when I reached 30,000 subscribers on YouTube, I would go out and hike 30 miles in one day on the Appalachian Trail. So it's pretty simple. I'm in the very southernmost point of the New Hampshire Appalachian Trail section, so I'm actually going to cross into Vermont for a little bit today and then turn around and then go back to my car. So I'm going 15 miles down the trail one way, turning around, and then hiking back to equal 30 miles. And I am gonna walk through Hanover, New Hampshire, which I love that trail town, so it'll be cool to check that out again. There were 4 days on the Appalachian Trail last year that I hiked 30 plus miles in a day, and that was like 13 months ago. And those days were also 2 months into my thru hike where I had my hiker legs. So this is gonna be a bit of a challenge, but I like a good challenge. I just passed the 5-mile mark and it's been an hour and 34 minutes, so I think I'm making good time. I'm doing quite the mix of walking, speed walking, jogging. I'm just trying to keep every mile under 20 minutes because if I stay to that pace, then I can finish these 30 miles by 6 p.m., which I think would be great. It's 8 miles into my hike and I'm gonna cross into Vermont. See? I've been walking up this paved road for a very long time and it's very steep. I'm looking forward to getting in the woods again. All right, here we go. I'm on track right now to do 12 miles before 12 o'clock. I'm at 11.4 right now and it's like 11:30. And then once I get to 12 miles, I'm gonna have myself a snack. I'm feeling really tired right now. It's pretty warm out today too. It's also very buggy, which is kind of motivating. So as long as I keep moving at a good pace, I don't get swarmed with bugs. All right, I just hit 12 miles. I'm gonna try to take a break. Not sure how long it's gonna last before the bugs drive me crazy, but I got some candy in my backpack that I want and some other snacks. Oh my God. All right, less than a minute, but I got my beef jerky out of my backpack, so I'm gonna eat that as I walk. It's a cool animal. I don't want to walk past it though. He's right over the trail. Okay, you can go. Why am I more nervous? I was gonna say, why am I more nervous now seeing the owl than when I saw the moose the other day? I don't know. Mile 14, and I'm so excited to be able to turn around in 1 mile and head back 15 more miles to my car. All right, 15 miles. I'm gonna touch this white blaze and turn around. I think I'm feeling fine physically. I think I'm just tired. I'm not nervous at all to do these 15 miles back, so I'm feeling good in that sense. I think it's going to be a lot of downhill until I get to Hanover, which will be nice. I can pick up my pace a little bit. It's been exactly 5 hours and I've gone those 15 miles. I also want to just thank everyone for, if you're subscribed, for like following along. I think it's crazy that I have 30,000 subscribers. I was so close to just not doing the YouTube thing after my AT 2020 hike didn't go to plan, but I'm really glad I kept with it. It's been really fun. I've been putting out weekly videos for years and it's been such a nice creative outlet for me. It's been good motivation to get out on the trails and to see new places, and I don't think I'm going to stop anytime soon. So I'm really excited for the 30,000 and excited to see what comes up next. So walking these 15 miles into Vermont, I think I passed 9 AT through hikers. Most of them were in Vermont, so after Hanover. So I don't know if any of those people are gonna like continue on, but I'm really curious to see how the cooler of Trail Magic is doing. See how many people stopped by. I didn't really stop and talk to any of them except for one guy. And it was awesome because he was like, I was actually watching one of your YouTube videos last night because he was getting ideas on where to stay in New Hampshire. It was pretty funny. I just ran into 4 people that were doing a weekend little backpacking trip in the area. And one of the guys I actually met on my thru hike in Port Clinton, Pennsylvania. This trail is just mostly in the woods. There's not many like landmarks or viewpoints. So here's a little opening because of the power lines. Yes, I've been looking forward to the moment where I get to walk down this giant paved hill. "21 miles in, and I'm back in New Hampshire." Alright, this is like my first real break so far. I'm sitting in the grass right before you leave Hanover and go back into the woods. I'm actually putting Leuco tape on a couple blisters forming, and I actually have a pretty bad blister that is still on my feet from that Mount Washington trip, so I'm putting tape on that too. Also, I ran out of water at mile 20, so I went to the Hanover Co-op. I have this and also a Gatorade, and I bought Pringles. I'm gonna pour this into the water bladder. I rarely drink my whole water bladder, but I just want to stay healthy and hydrated today, so I'm gonna do that. That's the situation right now. It's all taped up. These shoes have been doing really well today. They've been really comfortable and the size fits me perfectly. I think the Hokas that I have are just like a tiny bit too big, but these are a men's and I sized down in them and they're great. I had to switch far out / gut hook maps between Vermont and New Hampshire, so I just switched back. I got 7.6 miles left to the road and I hope it goes by quick. I already listened to all the podcasts that I needed to get caught up with, but maybe I'll find something else to get me through this. It's 3:45 right now, so that's better timing than I thought. I'm at 26.2 miles right now, so I've done a marathon, and that means I have less than 4 miles to go, which is exciting. So I'm going 3 Mile Road, 2.5 miles away. I know this sounds stupid because I left it there, but I'm really excited to get trail magic in a mile. Aw, there's 3 little signatures on them. Oh, it's so nice. I'm so happy. Aw. So it's actually a couple days later. I was gonna end this video in the parking lot when I finished the hike, but the only other car in the parking lot was this old white van and there was someone in there, so I felt a little weird and just got in my car and left. So here I am. I am very proud of myself for setting that 30-mile goal and completing it. I was sore the next day, but I think overall I felt pretty good. I wanted to give a little update on the trail magic because I was so excited for that part of the hike. I got the cooler here. I absolutely loved how the thru hikers signed their names. I didn't leave a pen, so it's pretty cool that they had their own. I have a signature from Ipez, Bulldog, and Hermes. I kind of looked at what was missing and I think about 7 drinks were taken. And that's pretty cool. I think about maybe 4 or 5 thru hikers passed by the spot where I left the coolers. I like kind of being able to give back to the thru hikers this year because of all the support I got on my thru hike last year. I can kind of pay it forward. And again, I just want to thank everyone who watches my videos, who supports me, who subscribes and everything, because if I didn't hit that 30,000 subscriber point on my channel, I probably wouldn't have had the motivation to go out and hike a 30-mile day. I've been wanting to improve my hiking for a while now. I'm so inspired by these crazy athletes in the White Mountains with their really tough hikes and big mile days. I'm not training really for anything in particular. I'm not trying to get like an FKT or anything, but I do just keep wanting to improve myself and get better and just see what I'm capable of doing in the White Mountains. And again, just big thank you to everyone watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.